Hello, everybody. Welcome again here today, talking about burnout on our 30 days, 30 tips challenge about burnout. And today we're on day 14. To give you a little bit of the present moment, it's a snowy day. It's a beautiful snowy day here in the Netherlands, and everything is white. It's actually the perfect day because also we don't have to go to work. Oh, and since I mentioned about perfect day, today our topic is about perfectionism. Nice connection, eh? So, in case it's the first time that you see our videos, I'm Vasi Saranopoulou and I'm a psychologist, and I'm talking about, for 30 days, I'm talking about burnout, the consequences in our life, the signs that we can recognize a burnout, but also how can we recover or even prevent from having another burnout in our life, or even the first one. So to go to our today topic, how much of a perfectionist you are. Let me give you some questions, which are usually signs of a perfectionist, and then you let me know whether you have some of them. Does it take you a lot of time in order to make a decision? Are you the kind of person that you're not easily satisfied with your performance, with the results, with your efforts? Do you tend to procrastinate when you are assigned with a challenging or sometimes even a boring subject? Do you sometimes find yourself occupied with less important tasks while other more important ones are still pending? Also, perfection is about people now. Do you find imperfections in other people that annoy you, especially in friends or partners or maybe family members? And when you find that, especially in your partners, you start losing interest in them because of these imperfections. Do you prefer to avoid situations for fear of failure? Is it important for you to deliver results with absolutely no mistakes or imperfections? Do you like raising the standards of your performance, even if that means that you have to try really hard? Do you spend a lot of time fixing small details? Is it difficult for you to take compliment or praise, or you rarely give yourself a reward? Are you overly concerned about what people say about you? You can find more about these traits in my blog article, How Much of a Perfectionist You Are, in my website. But I hope that you got an idea about what does it mean to be a perfectionist. How many of these questions you ticked with a yes? These are a few of the characteristics of a perfectionist, and if you are one of them, well, join the club. We are a lot here. And actually, through my work about perfectionism and all these things that I'm sharing with you, and the workshops that I organize about perfectionism, what I try to help you do is distinguish the healthy perfectionism with the toxic perfectionism. So today, we're talking about these characteristics. In my blog article, you will also find a paragraph that I explain shortly how perfectionist starts, and usually starts from our childhood. And it doesn't necessarily need to be from our parents, but there's a big connection with that. It can be overly critical parents. It can be an unstable environment. It can be school, of course. This is where you learn that A is better than B, and we always should aim about A. School, of course, or general circumstances during our childhood. It's not useful to be a perfectionist, and that's very important in order for us to change it. And this is also something that you will find in a blog article. But what I want you to take with you today is that the part of perfectionism that is toxic and why it doesn't help us to continue being perfectionists is because it makes us lose interest in something that we consider important. It makes us lose our focus in important elements of our lives. It makes our inner critic voice even louder in our life. It makes us see relationships through a very judgmental perspective, and we're always judging us or other people. It is scientifically proven that it's related to anxiety or depression. And I think I'm going to stop with that because that's the most important thing. Perfectionism. There's a limit to perfectionism, and when we cross that limit, it means that there's an extra burden on our mental health, and we don't want that. Well, I hope you found it useful today to hear about perfectionism and to understand what it is perfectionism and where you stand in the spectrum of perfectionism. I hope you enjoy your day. Maybe you watch this video from the other side of the world, and maybe it's not snowing there, and maybe it's sunny. But I hope the best for the rest of your day, and take good care of yourself. Have a good day.